I swear I gotta stop starting vlogs where my hair is the first thing that I talk about. But see, I don't like look at myself ever, so the camera is the first time I see myself. You want to say hello to the vlog?
Hi.
House Mouse. So for you guys who do not watch on Twitch, this is the House Mouse. She's like a surrogate little sister. She's excellent at chores and terrible at being as tall as me. She's trying right now. She has the hoverboard. That's the same hoverboard that I like destroyed myself on. And she's like, yeah, I want to go out. Are you going backwards?
Yeah.
You're the worst.
Yeah.
Show off. So this is one of my like 6 or 7 days at home in March. It's crazy. It's March. What day is it?
The 28th. Your birthday was
28th. Yeah, so I should have uploaded kind of a final segment.
vlog.
It's not a birthday
It is a
vlog.
birthday.
I've uploaded the final segment from Jinbi at this point, and this is going to be the opening segment, even though they're separated by 2 days. So I have 5 engagements in March. It's crazy. So I did a consulting trip. I did Jared's Epic Nerf Battle. I did
Toy Fair.
Toy Fair was February. I did something.
Your Scotland trip.
Yeah, I did the UK tour for Foam Fest. And now it's time to go up to the Midwest RepRap Festival. We have 2 meetings up there, and we had originally planned on like flying up and flying in, but we actually have to drive now for 2 reasons. One, we're picking up some things there that would make flying like prohibitively. You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust my feet.
Okay.
Without help.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, excellent. So we've got to go up there because we need the storage space. We actually need something capable of transporting that stuff that we're picking up there. Very lucky to have some amazing meetings lined up with clients such as Filamentum and Prusum. Not just Prusa, but Prusa and Prusament. Very exciting as we...
Different things. Are they 2 different things?
They're 2 different divisions of the same company. So Prusa makes the robots like Renfield, and then Prusament is their in-house filament company. And they make the ultra tight wound filaments, the ones with the hexagon. Anyway, Emily, since she spends so much time at home, has been learning a lot about 3D printing actually. She's pretty good at setting them up and knocking them down at this point.
I almost got a print started.
No, you came pretty close. She came pretty close, but Renfield's firmware is down by just a little bit. And so since it's down by just a little bit, had to hit the reset button, or she accidentally hit the reset button instead of continue, but it's all good. So anyway, this is the journey up to the Midwest RepRap Festival vlog numero 1. And the other reason that it's special, and then the 5th engagement, which is a surprise, is that we're gonna drop in on our boy Aaron Esser, since MRRF is up in it's like at the top of Indiana, I think, in a place called South Bend, and so we just gotta loop up and around. And then there's even a surprise chance maybe we'll get to see Spam the Steampunk Nerfer up there, because he's working in Chicago. He moves around a lot for work. Did you have candy?
Yeah.
Is this the reason you wanted to come to the park?
For candy?
Anyway, I was going to live stream all day and work on a few different things in the office, but
It's so nice outside.
I'm thrilled actually. Now that we're out here, I'm pretty happy. So this is my usual Pokemon Go park, and I'm playing Pokemon Go, but the House Mouse, despite her nomiker?
I don't know what that word means, but so I don't know if you're trying
It's
to...
not, it's, how do you say in English namesake?
I've never heard of this.
I don't, moniker? Maybe? I don't know, I'm struggling with it a little bit. Help me out in the comment section below, guys. She drugged me out of the house because apparently it was an amazing day.
I get sad when
and it
I'm
is,
inside a lot, and I've been inside a lot because you've been gone so much.
and you're allowed to leave the house when I'm not there.
I know, but then it's by myself and people steal people. So.
Got you. Emily has a very valid fear of being kidnapped. So anyway, it is just a gorgeous day. There's an owl that lives in this park, and he normally hangs out in this tree. Nope. He hangs out in this tree, but only when it's winter and only when there's foliage on it. So I'm sure he's somewhere off over there. Fun fact, about GHOs is they establish territory in a region, and since there's tons of squirrels and stuff, great horned owl, and so he's a male, which means that this is his zone of influence, and so he's definitely not gone. He wouldn't like leave, but he's my buddy. I like him a lot.
Darker place until summer's over, though.
Huh?
You might find a darker place until summer's over, though.
They don't like dark places. They just hunt at night, but they usually have, I think, I can't remember specifically if it's a 5-mile radius that winds up with a 10-mile diameter, if it's a 10-mile radius, but like they have large hunting zones where they won't let other birds of prey kind of into their zone. Are you okay on the hoverboard there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
On the bridge? The bridge is a gym, so I've got to stop vlogging now so I can pick it up. Good morning. It's time to go to the MRRF. So just a casual 12-hour drive. No big deal. But before we do, we got to check on the robots. So Igor's actually been having a lot of trouble with ASA, which is nothing to Igor's detriment. ASA is this really funky material. It's very lightweight, which is super duper cool. It's also very strong, but unfortunately it warps and is brittle, and since I don't do a lot of ABS printing, delays were encountered. However, we're printing with our ultra sexy vampire red filament. Finally, this should be the second to last piece. We got our captive nut up in there. Can you guys see that? It's so cool. Hardware trapped inside inside stuff. And then the one thing that I was going to forget is this. We gotta take it with us. Why did Drac just grab a thing of filament to go to a filament full of crazy situation? Well, it's not. It's a t-shirt. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that under the arm. Grab our reliable driving cranberry juice. Leave Igor here. Trust Emily to print the final part. We should be more or less ready to build our FDL when we get back. But now we got to go get the most critical component of the journey, which is Pat. No one. Hours of driving by themselves. We're gonna need Pat. Alright, so the drive is going pretty well, and I'm gonna hand the phone to Pat here in a second. We're in Indianapolis to meet Zach and Jill. It's cold and rainy in Indianapolis, so I was like, oh, I'll wear the sweet Nerf thing that came in the box. I am not a large. Again, remember previous conversation about the long boy status? Here, hold this for just a second. Pat has informed me that the jacket is noticeably too large, and I'm gonna have to call him and be like, yo, can I get a small? Cause this is not working. So anyway, we're at this place called the Pint Room, which is apparently Zach and Jill's version of the Porter, and it's not actually, it's just their best brew pub. So hopefully it's pretty good. I'm recording. We forgot to get a segment with Zach and Jill, but it's cool because Zach's gonna be at MRRF tomorrow. Pat needs the address. Let's go find Chris. Our 1-hour detour wound up taking 3 hours. I had a few beers. Yo, you guys see that? That is a horse and buggy. That's a 1-horsepower car, and the only thing worse than that is it just ran that red light. How are you gonna pull over a horse and buggy? What if the horse bites the arresting officer? What happens? What are you doing, Goshen? All right, so vlogging is hard, guys. It's hard to vlog, but finally, it's pretty late in the MRRF, which I've heard people describing as MRRF. Now that it's cleared out a little bit, you can see there's everything from like small companies, no like major companies, depending upon how you define it. So like MakerBot isn't here, Formlabs isn't here, but Filamentum's here, Prusa is here, like ANET is here, Matter Hackers is here. Like it's a really cool celebration of the space and the hobby. And so a lot of these people who've taken off for dinner are like leaving their printers running. Like you can see there, this is where Project FDL was, and then Protopasta. At this point, we've gotten our meetings out of the way. We're in good shape. We've given people Drac coins who need Drac coins, and we've got some very promising things coming out of this show. It was well worth attending, but while this hall is kind of like the add-on hall, the main hall is still going really strong, even at 6 p.m. And then this is like a little thing, and we can only say this because we're on the vlog, but like you can have beer apparently at MRRF, which is, it might be cooler than FoamCon, guys. So this is the Nerf booth. It's like everything. There's Caliburns and an Esser, and Spam's over here with his Jupiter. Striller just finished building an FDL3 at the show. And it's funny because he's like, oh no, I forgot a part, but it's like a tiny connector bit, and it's like, oh no, where will we find 5 minutes of print time? In this room full of printers. It's the thing that'll make me really happy is if he gets on one of these ginormous like Delta printers that's huge. Yeah, if he's like on the G-Max and he's like, I really just need this big. 3 minutes. But we've got everything from Strife installs to vape mods and cool stuff. Lots of Blaster Core shirts. And I finally got to sit down, which is dope. Oh, hair looks crazy. Gotta stop starting segments that way. When they said that there would be free tacos at MRRF, I was like, yeah, whatever. I've had Taco Bell in bulk before. Nah, there's the taco serving line. It's not even like they serve you. These are legit. Pat, check it out, legit tacos.
Hey, aren't you that Bobo guy?
I am, Bobo Lolo. Check it out on YouTube. Guys, tacos. They're like real corn flour tortilla. Oh man, I should not be this excited about tacos. This is such a cool show. Check it out. So this is the main hall, which like I said is still very busy. Well, MRRF was great. That bar was really cool. The brew pub that we went to. It's cold. It's so cold up north. And I left Chris and Pat at the car because I just want to be inside and I just want to be warm. But this little bag of goodness. So Zach and Jill of Naptown Nerf Club have 2 Star Wars themed hens, and they lay eggs sometimes. And so these are they're not really homemade. They're hen made. All eggs are hen made. They're really special. They have the Force. I'm really excited for these eggs, guys. MRRF. Feels weird to call it MRRF. MRRF day 2, and not only is it lightly snowflaking outside, it's also that cold. It's like 30 degrees, so I came out wearing just the Nerf jacket, thinking I could get away with that and just put my t-shirt on in the car, but now I'm terrified to take the jacket off to put the t-shirt on. What, are we trying to find Elkhart? Pet's just got this look on his face like he doesn't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get lost.
It says it's 33 minutes away.
That seems wrong. It's 19 minutes away. All right, onward to MRRF.
Today's episode of The Hubris of Humanity, we have this guy with a printer on his back. He's got like a full lumbar support cage, and it's like actually printing right now.